All right. Welcome to another Quiet Walks, where I walk the map and we just talk about stuff. We take care of Ark as we see it. There we go. So, today I was thinking about talking about... well, actually, I was thinking about what everybody that's watching these videos is up to. I usually find... I don't usually make New Year's resolutions, but I do kind of get reinvigorated in like figuring out kind of like my plan for the year. Some wishful thinking and some professional development, if you will. Try and get my life kind of heading in the direction I want for a bit. I think it's because it's winter and it's colder in Canada, so we stay inside. Oh God, you found out I'm Canadian. Hopefully that doesn't bother you. Yeah, so it's a little colder, so often more inside, more time for creative endeavors. But yeah, I was wondering how everybody's February is lining up, or actually just how your whole year is lining up. That's not what I meant at all. You can tell this is not AI scripted, because yeah, this is how I fumble sometimes when I talk. Look at those clouds. Looking awesome. Beautiful game. Anywho, so yeah, how is your year going so far? Have you made some changes this year? What are you working on? It's only been a month or so. What's going on? I'd love to hear in the comments. And on top of that, I was thinking about something recently. I had a thought the other day, and it was that self-control is probably the most valuable asset that any of us can have in this day and age. Because as much as people like to complain that it's never been worse and we all have it sucky or something, I don't believe that's the case. I think we live in a world of abundance. If we're playing Arc Raiders, that likely means we have a roof over our head and food and enough of all that we can spend time playing video games. And well, if you are playing video games and you don't have a roof over your head and food, you should get your priorities straight. Let's just face it. Man, look at those clouds and that moon. Stunning. So, yeah, self-control. I mean, it kind of comes up everywhere. If we don't self-control ourselves, if we don't control ourselves, well, we would maybe just play Arc Raiders all day and not go to work. Or maybe we would eat all the food in the fridge because we felt like it. I think that was a Bastion. Life is tough in the Rust Belt. Wonder if I could go help that guy. Let's go check it out. So much for the walking. But yeah. What do you think about self-control as the most valuable asset in today's society? Like, as opposed to like eating habits, going to the gym, things like that. Hello, Raider. Hello? Did I see a Raider flare go off? Hello? Hey, Raider. I wonder if he got picked up again. Sometimes I should just not worry about it when they're that far away. Yeah, sounds like he's good. But I do have...
Let's go to fuel control.
a thing to do over at fuel control. Oh, shoot. Self-control. Oh, come on. Get that thruster. Get that thruster. There we go. And I'll take that ammo. Making me waste my ammo on you. Oh, here's somebody else. You want some of this? There we go. Okay. Anyways, so self-control and all that. I have a story a little bit about that. Self-control, I guess, and eating. Because if we didn't self-control ourselves, well, things would get out of control. What is that sound? Bombardier? Oh. Oh. Ah. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's your night going?
Oh, it's going. Night? Oh, is it night where you're from?
Well, no, I guess it's night in the game. I got
Night
confused.
raid, yeah. Oh, it's going pretty good. Just trying to do the trials and the project all in the same whack.
Oh, nice. Good luck with that. I always find the game sort of doesn't provide what I'm looking for that whenever I go into a round.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10, most definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. Have a good night. Day.
You too, man.
Whatever. Okay. Oh yeah, so I was going to tell you a little story about how we, my wife and I, did a 3-day fast a little while ago. And it kind of changed my way of looking at food in general and how often a person realistically needs to eat. We watch like a lot of shows like Alone and stuff like that, and like Bear Grylls Island, where people like don't have access to food so regularly. And
My goodness.
does someone need a hand here? Y'all good?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so we watched these shows, and I was watching a YouTube video actually, and they were talking about doing a 7-day fast, which sounds pretty crazy. It's like some kind of retreat thing. And I wasn't watching retreat videos, it just happened to be Peter Santronello was doing
Are you good over there? Not good, not good. I got a defib. I'm coming.
Alright, he's helping. Beautiful. Look at the teamwork.
I'm coming with a defib. I got a defib.
Nice. Okay. So yeah, I was watching Peter Santronello, and there's this guy doing 7-day fast. So I lied to my wife, and I said, "Hey, have you ever done a fast?" And she goes, "No. Do you want to?" And I'm like, "Maybe." So she came up with this plan for us to do a 3-day fast. She's into nutrition and stuff. So she looked it up. We both looked some stuff up. And apparently there's like a lot of benefits to doing a fast. like stem cells and all kinds of stuff. But anyways, so we did the fast. We booked it in on a day a weekend we weren't working, and we didn't eat for 3 days. We just had coffee, water, we had some electrolyte stuff, and yeah, it was different. I'd never not eaten for 3 days before. That was kind of the thing I was curious about, was like, what would happen if there's, like, say, an apocalypse and I need to, like, get somewheres 3 days away? Like, how would I do? How would I fare? And the answer is I would fare just fine. I've got enough extra fuel on my tum-tum in my body, stored in fat, that it's not an issue. That's why humans store fat, is for fuel. So a lot of us these days have extra fuel, it seems. Be kind of like, so like, say your gas tank's full on your truck or your car, whatever. Looking for my question here. Here it is. And so say your gas tank's full, and it's just like our body has enough fuel.
No luck.
Oh,
Try heading to the arrival building instead. They have a different model decryptor there.
howdy.
Hey there!
Yeah, so this is my analogy about eating and stuff, and fat. So yeah, so you got a vehicle. It's full of fuel. It doesn't need more fuel. Unlike bodies, though, cars do not yearn for more fuel. They don't have signals for that kind of thing. And instead, you keep giving it fuel, and it would overflow, of course. But maybe we keep buying gas tank fuels, or jerry cans. We keep putting jerry cans in the trunk and filling up with gas, and we keep carrying all this extra gas for no apparent reason. It's kind of like that, but it's weirder because bodies and humans have, like, their own motivations. Everybody's trying to get the flying arc trials, it seems. There's an easier way to do that with snitch scanners and wolf packs. Oh, someone's down. What is that? Check this out. Hello, Raider. You down?
Yeah, I fucked up.
I got a defib.
Just don't die.
Don't die. That's the key.
Well, there's a thing over here.
Yeah, this works. All right, where are you?
Right
Oh,
here.
there you are. One sec. Let me get the defibs from the safe pocket. And kapoof.
Bro, thank you. You want this Rocketeer driver?
Sure, I'll take it. Awesome, man.
Thanks.
Have a good night.
GG.
There we go. Okay, anyways, let's move on with this fuel analogy. It's not that important, but you get it. So anyways, let's just get to the point. Hunger signals.
Head home at the south elevator.
Oh shit. This is a hectic night. I abused that guy. I'll take the few or the bullets. Dum, 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 dum. I already defibbed a guy over here. If that's what you're looking for. Yeah. Cheers. Friendly lobbies, eh? So yeah. So we did this fast for 3 days. And what I noticed was that hunger doesn't stack. A lot of people are like, oh, that, you know, I tell people about this and they're like, I could never have done that. And I'm like, I could never do that. And it's like, yeah, you could. It's not like hunger stacks into something insane it doesn't keep building. It's something that comes in waves. So you get hungry, it's like a bit of a stomach ache, sort of, you know what hunger feels like, and then it goes away, and then it comes back, and then it goes away. And some of these people on these shows, like Alone and stuff, they don't eat for weeks. And like, if our bodies collapsed when we didn't eat, we wouldn't have made it this far. Like, our bodies are built to run while hungry. In fact, they're built to motivate us while we're hungry and depleted, motivate us to go into the forest, like hunt shit. And so, yeah, I found myself during this fast going to the fridge a lot, in habit, and then I'd be like, oh, that's not what I want to do right now. And I think this talk is going too long. It's been interesting, though. I'm not even sure what I want to wrap up here. I didn't even get to finish the whole fasting thing. How was my logbook doing? Damage wasp, fireballs, damage bastions. Everybody's trying to do all this stuff. Oh, I could have harvested plants the whole time. What was the second phase? Reach arrival building.
Go to the departure building.
Arrival.
Go to that location.
Let's go do that. We got 11 minutes. Might have to run back. Okay, so back to it. Silliness. So 3-day fast. Day 1, annoying. Headaches a little bit. Hunger pains, you know, come and go. No big deal. Second day, pretty much the same thing. A little more run down, like occasionally slightly lightheaded a few times. Kind of felt like a rough, not even a rough cold, like just a mild cold, irritating cold, if you will. Slight headaches and stuff, mostly probably due to like detoxing off sugar and shit. After the 48 hours, mental clarity kicks in. Still hungry, still annoyed by the hunger pains, but like totally doable. Mind over matter, really. And so I discovered, hey, I can last 3 days without eating. And so this did a couple things for me. It made me realize that when I'm hungry, it's not actually that big a deal throughout the day. I got used to that hunger pain, whatever we call it. And I started being comfortable with it, the hunger feeling. So now, like, when I'm hungry throughout the day, I don't think it's an emergency like I used to. I used to get, like, kind of worked up and have to eat. And it's not really the case.
An
It's
arc
not
orbiter
really
is
the
en route.
case.
The safe window is closing. You have 10 minutes to return to Speranza. I repeat, 10 minutes.
There's a lot of friendlies in here. I'm sure someone's going to go help that guy. What is that?
Leaper, over there.
Burning Leaper? Anywho. So yeah. 3 days of fasting taught me that I can go 3 days without eating. It also, yeah, taught me to ignore my hunger feelings. And one thing we did getting back into it is once we started eating again, we decided to not eat carbs too much. Like avoid bread, rice, pasta. Not like completely avoid carbs, just try to eat more protein in our meal than carbs. And not like a high protein diet either. Truthfully, instead of snacking on chips, which is like super high carb stuff, I actually decided to snack on pepperoni and cheese, which sounds ridiculous, but that's what I would snack on at night, just to cope with not snacking on all the other things I would used to habitually snacking on. And the funny thing was, I lost like 20 or 30 pounds in a couple months on this diet, I guess. It didn't feel like a diet, I can tell you that. It just felt like eating what I wanted when I wanted. And we just avoided carbs. So, yeah, it kind of reprogrammed my whole outlook on food, hunger, pains, and the importance of all that, and how much we really need to eat, and how regularly we need to eat. Top floor. So yeah, self-control definitely comes into all that. I'm looping back around here now. Self-control is important. And in a world of like, I don't know, abundance of porn, abundance of distraction, abundance of food, calories, all that shit, self-control is important because our natural body's like signals tell us to go get like more food for later so that we can store some fat. So yeah, I knew there's a reason I was talking about that earlier. We need to store some fat for later in case there's no food for a while. Well, that ain't happening too much in our society here in the Western world, at least. And like most of us have more food in our fridge than this is exaggerating, but then like most like frontier people had for the whole winter to get through. It's just insane the amount of calories we have access to. So if we ate all the calories we could or wanted to every single day, that'd be a problem. Self-control is good there. Self-control is good to make you go out and get some exercise. And self-control is good in many ways. Like, you know, don't let your intrusive thoughts take over. Don't say that thing to that girl that your brain said that you know is not a good thing to say. It's really like that simple. Just some self-control. You know, showing up to work on time, getting up a little extra early, whatever it is you need to do to have a better outcome for your life. Self-control. But yeah, it's almost been a year, and I've still kind of generally avoid bread. Occasionally, like, you know, we'll have a cheat day, like pizza. And we did we did 2 fasts in 1 year. The second fast, I found I probably didn't quote unquote need, because I had already lost a bunch of weight. And take that ammo. We got 5 minutes. We might have to jog. We might have to jog.
All raiders, arc on screen.
5 minutes.
5 minutes left.
Let's head home in
Go
the
find
south
your way
elevator.
home. I repeat, 5 minutes.
Let's jog. We're not gonna full run though. We're gonna run into some problems here. We're gonna need the tunnels. Okay, we will run for a hot minute here. Might be okay. That's better. Okay. Oh, hello. Yeah. Yeah. Self-control. The human body, all of our urges, all of them, were designed to like survive in a primal world. And we don't live in one of those right now. We live in an abundance world of comfort and ease. So they don't serve us very well. And some of them get us into trouble. Some of them get us into trouble. Come on, hit that back rotor. There we go. Alright, we gotta get going. So, yeah. Some people struggle with eating self-control. Some people struggle with porn self-control, or maybe like serial dating. Some sex addicts, I guess. Some people struggle with too much sitting on the couch, too much TV. What's your struggle? Mine is not been food these days. I used to be drinking, but I got that nipped in the bud too. My biggest problem, self-control, is getting myself like to go do the thing, start the task, get it done. Hello,
Hey, bud.
how's it going?
Oh, not bad. Just doing trials.
Nice. Get them done.
Yeah, I got 3 stars. Killed
Sweet.
a ton of Rocketeers. Like, I went to the tower and I started looting, and it gave me like 4 wolf packs in all the lockers, and I was like, what?
That's amazing.
Yeah, like, I literally just threw all of them at Rocketeers and like shot a bastard to hell, so
Repeat 2 minutes.
I reckon I'm gonna break like 10k on this run.
Awesome. Love to hear it. All right. There's another Quiet Walks video for you. Kind of went all over the place. Let me know what you think. Give me a comment in the likes below. You know, let me know what's going on. I'll keep doing it.